Hey guys. Okay, so right now a lot of our broccoli's coming in, and I know a lot of y'all asked me questions about how I did cabbage and how I froze it. I do have a vacuum sealer. I just am too lazy to get it out because everything that I'm freezing will eat in no time, and it's not going to hurt it to get a little bit of air to it. So I'll show you the after picture. This is what it looks like after you do it. Usually I don't wash it or anything. I put it completely in there, dry. I literally just cut it last night and had it on the table. I had big broccoli heads, and so I just cut them off and put them in there and made them small, so they're small like this. And usually, like my family of 4, this is it's like a sandwich bag. My family of 4 eat that in one meal, so I try to do it in sandwich bags. I'll do a couple gallon bags just so when we have family events. But anyway, this is easy. This is without a vacuum sealer. Ryan, don't be so loud. I sound like a freaking elephant. I kind of have a weird angle, but I want y'all to be able to see the water. So I get the nice Ziploc freezer bags. I'm going to get one with more in it. I get the nice Ziploc freezer bags, and I just kind of like get all the broccoli down at the bottom. My kid's making a train track, so it's going to sound like he's tearing the house down. I'm sorry. Pull that zipper all the way over until it gets like, a little bit to where I can get like one finger in. Right on the corner. That way I can kind of keep this mashed. So this is completely sealed, and then just have like a little air hole. And if you see my water, I just fill as much water in the sink up as I can. And I slowly dip him down in there. And like as I'm dipping, I'm kind of like pushing the broccoli together. Because what you want to do is get all the air out of it. Basically what a vacuum sealer does. You want to get all the air out of it. Because the less air, the better. And I don't wash it because moisture is going to make you get frost in there. And then your broccoli's going to taste like crap. So, don't wash it. When you get it out to use it, just wash it in. It's easier anyway. But I push it in as far as I can. And then I like carefully take my finger off and push it to the edge to seal it. And then when I bring it up, it looks like that. All the air is out. And you don't have to get fancy vacuum sealer bags. Most of them I just take these Ziploc bags and I'll roll them down and I'll like stick a little piece of tape on there. But other than that, that's like all I do. And I stick them straight in the freezer and let them freeze. And when I want to take them out for anything, like a casserole or anything, I'll just kind of figure out how much I need and take it out. And sometimes you can thaw it, but I'll fix it when it's still frozen. It's just as good. But like when I make my casseroles, I'll boil it a little bit, so I'll let it thaw and then throw it in there. And it's not, I feel like if you blanch it, everybody's like, well, should you blanch it first? No, because you don't want that much moisture in there. And when you blanch it, it gets mushy when you cook it. This is like when you take this out and you unfreeze it, it's still fresh. Whereas if you blanch it, it's not. Now, the only thing about this is it's only supposed to, I think, last, if you don't blanch it, it's not supposed to last for like a year and a half. But who's going to keep broccoli in their freezer for a year and a half? You're going to eat this because it's good for you and your children. But I cut probably 30 to 40 heads yesterday. And I'm saving some for my mama. But I'm freezing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 little bags. And I keep some in the freezer because if you don't know this, if you have fresh broccoli and you just cut it off the head, it'll stay for 2 weeks in your refrigerator on the bottom. Like I just keep it in an open Ziploc bag and it stays like fresh for 2 weeks. So I'll, and I just like, before I cook it, I'll just cut the bottom off of it or something. But, yeah, so I have a whole bag that I have in there that I'm keeping. So it works out good. Anyway, that's all I want to do. I'll do it one more time just so y'all can see. This is a good little, well, this one doesn't have quite as much in it. You might be able to see it better. But take it, zip it all the way till you're about like 2 or 3 inches over. Stick your finger in there. We all have common sense, so we know we wash our hands. Then take it and dip it in the bag. Squish it up a little bit. Get all the way to that blue line. You try not to dip it in that water, because then of course it's going to get in there. You don't want any water in there. And you pull it up and you're done. Sometimes you have to do it twice. Like I've had some, like especially this one's a little overfilled. I'll probably like put some in the other one for this one. I mean, it might take you 2 or 3 times, but I mean really, you ain't got to buy a vacuum sealer. You don't have to buy like special bags. Of course, Karen, if you have a vacuum sealer, yes, it's going to get all day out and it's going to work a lot better, but I'm cheap and I don't want to get my big bulky vacuum sealer out, so this works pretty good. Anyway, I just thought y'all would enjoy that. If you have broccoli and you're doing it for the first time, I hope this helps you. Y'all have a good day. See you later, alligator.